Browsers connect us to the web, and for many of us, that's where most digital work happens in Chrome tabs, web apps, and dashboards. But despite that, most browsers still expect us to do most of the work by hand. Ken solves that by turning the browser into an active site pilot that can understand pages and complete tasks for you. It's powered by Gemini on Google Cloud through Vertex AI and combines DOM inspection with screenshot-based visual understanding to interpret a live browser. The navigation engine then turns that understanding into actions like clicking elements, filling forms, switching tabs, and moving through multi-step workflows. The result is a browser that can handle repetitive work, reduces manual clicking and typing, and makes the web more accessible to people with disabilities, motor challenges, fatigue, or anyone who is tired of doing tedious browser tasks by hand. Let's do a quick demo and I'll show you how this thing works. So for first task, I'll ask it to use Gmaps to compare three co-working spaces, Ikigai Westlands, Nairobi Garage, and Rockstyle Africa, and find the travel time to Sarit Center, and GKIA. And it seems like it has started with the Ikigai, so it's computing the travel distance from Ikigai to Westlands, Sarit, and it seems the the orchestrator is using the data agent for this task. So once that's done, it's focusing on Nairobi Garage to Kilimani to Sarit, and it's using mainly DOM for this since this doesn't seem to be a task that needs screenshots. So once that's done, it's working on Worksite Africa. So it should easily get those locations and it seems to be done. So I'll ask it to give me that in a document and let's see what it has come up with. So it has accomplished all the tasks, compare the distance to a table, show that it's working, and its final ranking and performance, and attached the sources we needed. So that was a pretty basic task. Let's try something harder. So for the next task, which will definitely need screenshot, I'll tell it to open Canva and create a thumbnail labeled for video labeled. I tried to build an AI agent in 24 hours. So it starts strongly, opens the design, creates a thumbnail, and then adds the heading. It hasn't formatted, but okay, that's decent. Then it finds AI elements and adds the image on top of the text. Okay, let's see what it does. Then it takes a screenshot to inspect. I hope it captures the fact that it has appended an element on top of the header. And the main agent captures the screen and tells the Explore agents to add more graphics. Okay. I get an AI robot graphic. This is interesting. And then adds the robot on top of the other element, which is on top of the header. Okay. And then turns the background black. Why are we doing this? God. Okay. Well, technically, if you squint, you can see how impressive it is. You know, art is subjective. So maybe this is like, you know, God like to AI agents, you know, this is perfection. So now what are we doing? Okay, let's capture the screen one more time. And yeah, context is blotted, but it did a decent job. Under the hood, Ken is a real-time browser agent split between the desktop and the cloud. The Electron desktop app hosts the live browser session and execute actions like navigation, clicking, and screenshots, while the backend on Google, which is hosted on Cloud Run, runs an ADK-based agent powered by Gemini through Vertex AI. And using Gemini's multimodal and live interaction capabilities, the agent observes the state, decides the next step, and sends recalls back to the desktop client in a real-time loop. Cheers.